Welcome back to more of Salty Cur Plays Lord of the Rings Online, a complete walkthrough from beginning to the end of Lord of the Rings Online. We left off last time finding out some rather ominous stirrings with Sharky's men in Breland, so we're going to continue that quest chain here as we talk to Chief Watcher Grimbrier.
Would you do something for me?
The Vale of Andrath is Breland's gateway to the South Downs, Dunland, Isengard, the Gap of Rohan. All would be closed to Breland if the brigands are not hindered. It is clear that Sharky is no mere brigand leader. He has employed half-breeds to fill his ranks, a wholly depraved act. I sent my men to watch the ruins at Andrath, and fear they may now be prisoners or worse. Please head south beyond the Greenway crossing, further beyond the shadow of the Barrows, and seek my scouts Oakdale and Brittleleaf. Hopefully they will have found a safe place close to the ruins, likely on the eastern side. Be swift, for I fear the worst, and bring caution with you. That's likely to be a bad place. Indeed. Okay, we were forging a new blade up here. But let's continue with this chain, because it's pretty interesting. What does Watcher Roskane
Could
have
I
to say?
speak with you a moment?
If you are going to the heart of the brigands' encampment here in Breland, can you search for the goods that have been stolen from the surrounding farms and from shipments along the roadways? Yes, we will look for those. Alright, we are going here. The Vale of Andrath, which is to the south. Down here. Flow of goods. Oh, the flow of goods is up there. Yeah, we don't need to go up there again. Oh well. Taking a nice little run through Breland on this wonderful day, in the afternoon. So as we learned in the last episode, Sharky himself is connected to these questionable forces from Isengard and the Dark Riders. Keep collecting our ash branches. As they come across our path. We're not going to wander too far out of our way to collect these things. We'll just grab them as we go. That should be sufficient. Especially early on in our crafting tiers. Alright, where are our dudes? Maybe they're up there. First, let's get through these knaves. Half-orcs. Those are the half-breeds they were talking about. And another one just for good measure. Are they up there? There they are. Hiding. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Watcher Brittleleaf, what are you doing? Grimpower finally sent support. We have been wondering if he had forgotten us. When we arrived, we found a far larger force than anticipated and knew that we could not desert the post. Already we have seen these fiends performing terrible acts. We must remain resolute and carry out our duties. Okay, got some rep. That's good. How are we doing? Oh, that's my wallet. Quite a bit more, but we got quite a bit of rep there. Alright, let's find out what he has. Defeat brigands.
Would you do something for me?
Of course we will. Sharky's lieutenant.
Stay a moment.
The leader among these fiends, Sharky's lieutenant in Andrath. I've seen him, a burly fellow, a man, not a half-breed. He makes his lair high in the southwestern ruins and barks orders out to all these fools. He must be dealt with. Perhaps without a leader, the brigands will not recover, buying time for more to join the fight against this Sharky. Alright. Oh, Watcher Oakdale has some quests too.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Collect caravan goods, yes.
Would you do something for me?
This doesn't give us anything.
Would you do something for me?
Is this earring any good? I guess we'll do this one too.
Could I speak with you a moment?
The Neeker Preakers, these are all out here. I don't really want to hunt Neeker Preakers. We'll see if we can get by without having to do that one. Alright, so most of our business is in there. There's the lieutenant. Must have is all the stuff in there. Southern Fiend is in there. Brigands and Half-orcs are in there. So most of our work is below. Alright, so let's start getting about it. We're killing a lot of people, so we might as well use some food. We don't have any agility food, so we'll go ahead and eat the carrots that we have. Maybe we'll shop for some food when we get back to civilization. Alright, it's time for some more death from above. Uh-oh, don't get out of my line of sight. There we go. She sure did, didn't she? Might as well jump down and get into business. Brawler, ye shall brawl no longer. Uh-oh, I'm getting peppered from behind. Not seeing any of these goods that we have to collect. Oh, are they carrying them? Is there a crate back there? I don't see a crate back there. I guess we'll find them as we go. Defeating brigands, see if it gives us a crate. Yeah, it gives us a crate. So we don't have to collect them, it's just giving them to us as we murder people. Tweet, tweet, tweet. This is pretty easy. There's quite a few levels below us. So we probably should have started this quest chain a little bit earlier and used our XP disabler at level. I have to admit, learning the game progression is going to be part of my challenge here, as I've always just, you know, I don't think power leveled is the right word, but, you know, gone through trying to get as much XP as possible as quickly as possible and not worrying about confronting anything on the level. Just worried about knocking out the quests. I kind of do want to play the game here like it's supposed to be played. Not, you know, break it, for lack of a better term. Some more caravan goods. Is our guy back there? Half-orc boss. I'm guessing yes. Alright, blade bearer. Oh, here comes the captain. Alright, blade bearer, we're gonna pin and then swap. Put a bleed, pin, swap. Put that guy over there. Kill the archer. Back to her. That works pretty well for 2. When there's an archer. I've been beginning to utilize my Heartseeker. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Well, he's only got 37 left. We hit him for 636. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got the Fiend. We still got more. Oh, there's a lieutenant here as well. There's a lieutenant. Must be upstairs. The strategy I'm employing here, I'm trying to eliminate targets and try to keep no more than one enemy pounding me at a time. So the brawler, I know, is a melee character who's going to come and attack, so I pin him, and then I can take care of the archer who's going to be attacking me either way. And get him pretty much dead. And this guy's got a bleed on him from the first attack, so the progression is working. For 2. 3 or more, things get a little more complicated. Completed the deed of Swift and Sharp. I'm not finding this lieutenant. But I see some caravan goods, so those must be acquired. Around the corner up here. Blade bearer. They're both blade bearers. Mara's pretty slow on that. She can probably hit me from there. But she bled out, so that works for us. Archer's gonna get in the mix here. but took almost no damage. But like I say, these enemies are quite a bit below us. Half-orc ruffian. I'm going to go over here in the corner, even though that's against our normal strategy, because I don't want to pull that powder over there. There's two of them. More caravan goods. Now that sneaky Pete. Now that sneaky Pete. Oh, in the wrong one. Uh-oh. Don't want to run too far away. Got all of our goods. Supply crate. Boy, where is this? I hear a bow being pulled. There we go. Their chance at death from above. Don't like holding this club. It doesn't look nice. It's quite inelegant. A club. Elf using a club. Scandalous. Here's the lieutenant. Let's get this guy out of the mix. Alright, let's start off the lieutenant with a nice Heartseeker, followed by a pin. Yeah, you got that big hammer, but didn't do you any good way over there. Okay, he has been defeated. So we've completed all of these. Meeker beakers we're trying to avoid. Okay, let's see. With our Sylvan Shadows, let's just put a sneak on and see if we can sneak out of here without getting seen. And I don't know if fall damage takes you out. We're going to find out. Oh, I didn't even get damage there, so to save that test for another time. Now, I don't know. That was Puppy Curry. You heard the background there. I don't know if, like, it's stealth level +3, but I don't really know what that means. I never do stealth because I usually just run in and kill stuff, to be honest. Oh, she saw me. So you can't get that close. Look at this club. Oh, it's embarrassing. We need a better weapon. A more elegant weapon for sure. But it's the hardest that we've got, so we'll use it. They were around this. Oops, don't run off the edge. Yeah, here we go. Turn in Oakdale's business.
What can I do for you?
These aren't giving us any rep, which
Greetings.
is somewhat annoying. Okay, that's a better earring. Better crit rating. Oh, we get them both. I was going to try to choose.
How can I be of service?
We cannot restore those who are taken, but we can rest knowing that some manner of justice has been served. I cannot say that the future of Breland is brighter, as even now I see that the numbers of this enemy swells to restore those purged. Breland is in grave danger from this sharky fellow.
What
He
do
is
you
a
need?
foolish fellow. As I expected, I fear that my companion Watcher Oakdale's right. Bree cannot solve this problem alone. We will need to seek counsel elsewhere. You've done your service to Breland, Cresalian. I offer you only what you have earned and what we can spare. 2 silver.
Stay a moment.
Informing Grimbriar. Will that replace our club? Indeed it will. But the club will move to the other hand. We might just... Well, it's plus 17 vid. We'll probably keep it either way. My resolve will not falter, but logic bids me act quickly, and so I will. I need you to return to Chief Watcher Grimbriar with all haste. Tell him what you have seen here, and implore him to see through his hatred of the Rangers. They may be the only ally which Breland can rely upon in this dark time. This fortress is lost to us, but Oakdale and I will do what we can to stave the tide from spilling to Breland before the citizens have been prepared. Go now, before these fiends see our location, and bring about the end of our resistance before it has begun. Okay, back to Chief Watcher Grimbriar. We're going to cancel this quest, because I have no interest in killing Beakers at this time. I still got my arrow ready to go. Alright. Back we go. Oh, it's pretty. Dusk. Taking some pictures while we were traveling. Oh, that's a pretty one. Get my mouse out of the way. Okay, saved quite a few. Stoked that I can save now. Screenshots to memorialize further our adventure. And the pretty nature of this game. Now there is an option with mithril coins where you can skip the riding and just travel. There are instances when I will probably avail myself of that, but only because I'm in the middle of a maze or something. I don't want to try to figure out my way back out of it. We'll see. I don't know. It seems a little bit cheaty, but you know, we'll see how it goes. What was his... Oh, his business was the other stuff over there.
How can I be of service?
Brittleleaf and Oakdale are no cowards, but I cannot heed their advice. The Rangers are a dangerous and wild lot and do more harm in this land than good. I will not invite them into Breland, where they will install themselves as our overlords as soon as this crisis is ended. No, there must be another way. I have received other news from within the bounds of Breland, other citizens that need defense from this brigand menace. I would see you aid them before seeking the yoke of the Rangers. Well, these Rangers have a rather bad reputation, to be sure. Put our knife in this hand, plus 15 might. We don't need might, but oh well. Got some recipes to sell. when next we have the chance. Things are filling up here. These we can turn in for tasks. That will also help our our rep. Look at this terrible outfit. Ugh. Got a club, a bear mask on. I've got a purple shirt. Ugh. So glad for the wardrobe. Alright, so he did not give us another quest. So, we're done with Sharky and Sharky's men. Hey, the light just came on in the window. That's neat. Never been there when the lights have come on. Huh. Okay, so Thornley's farm. Her husband's disappearance. So these are level 18 quests, 17 quests. These are in the old forest. This is level 18. Let's do these two. West of Saradin's cabin. This is north of Saradin's cabin. That's in the old forest as well, so we gotta remember that one. Alright, let's head in that direction. Actually, we're almost at 30 minutes, so this is probably a good place to call it for today, because we're on our horse in Breland. I'm gonna get another picture. I'm a little spoiled. Catching up for lost time. Gonna get rid of the names in the background, get rid of the mouse. After not being able to take pictures, screenshots for so long. Oh, the birds in the background, that's nice. For so long, I'll probably be a little screenshot obsessed for a while. But we'll call it here, and we'll continue our adventures next time. Thanks for joining Salty Cur as we simply walk into Mordor.